I want to rock right now. I'm raw bass and I came to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone because I get stupid. I mean, Listen, we are celebrating today because one, we have now made it to day 30 of my 100 videos in 100 days challenge, and it is my husband's 35th birthday. So we are definitely preparing for the turn up. For tonight, we're gonna go get us some good steaks, something good to eat. We're gonna get lit, we're gonna have us a good time. And I know that I needed to get today's video out, and as I was just like marinating in the day, I had actually a really rough day, to be honest. My cycle has been like for the last like 5 days. I'm so excited to go to my doctor on Monday. Like, I cannot wait to see her. Like, me and her like locked in like this at this point. And so that definitely derailed my plans of being able to just like create this video for you this morning. But you know what? At the end of the day, I wait for that wave to kind of just like go. And I'm like, okay, open window, area of opportunity. Let's execute. Let's do what we know we need to do. Let's stay committed. The big vision is right there. And something that I was thinking about that I really wanted to talk to you about is essentially like my journey of I'm Kiana Lachey and I get what I want. I am Kiana Lachey and I get what I want. And this this mindset really anchored into me. It was one of the times I was rewatching Gossip Girl. If you love Gossip Girl, please let me know. Please let me know, because I'm like, that was my show. Blair Waldorf, honey, okay. And it was, Chuck Bass would just always be like, I'm Chuck Bass. I'm Chuck Bass. Like, that was reason enough. And so I had actually started to adopt that, to be honest. Like, I'm like, I'm Kiana Lachey. Like, when my coaches would be like, okay, but when it comes to your offers or this program, whatever, like, what makes you unique? And I'm just like, I'm Kiana Lachey. I need you to adopt that. I need you to adopt that mindset. Whoever, like, and then insert your name. Like, I'm so serious. I want you to be so full of yourself. Be so full of yourself, because I need you to have such unshakable confidence and conviction in yourself that whatever it is that you set out to do, and I'm not talking about just only if you have these big vision goals, and I don't care if the goal is to be a housewife who gets to go shopping every weekend and doesn't have kids and just has like her little doggy. I feel like I'm sharing my life, but nonetheless, whatever it is that you want, I want you to know that you can have it. You can have it. You can have it. Do not let anybody get up in your face and let anybody on Beyonce's internet try to tell you otherwise. There was a time where I was homeless, and when I was homeless, that was when I met my husband. And people talk about this concept of being equally yoked. You need to be equally yoked. You need to be equally yoked. I'm homeless and I don't know how I'm going to eat tomorrow. Meanwhile, my husband is in the final stretch of getting his master's degree. And I could be like, oh, I need to, because I need to be equally yoked, and this is where I'm at in life, and this is and that. So, like, this is the kind of partner that I honestly deserve. Like, and people will try to tell you what you deserve based off of your current circumstances. And I can't stand that shit, because who said? What do I always tell y'all to ask? According to whom? I can't have this because of my circumstances. According to whom? You can have whatever it is that you want. I want you to hear me. There was a time where I was 220 pounds at my heaviest. I am now sitting between 135 and 138. Okay, it depends on what if I was eating my cheesy poofs. I don't play about my cheesy poofs. But the point being is, I get what I want. I wanted the body. And the thing is that I didn't even work hard for the body. People will tell you that you have to work hard for the things that you want. There's something called the path of least resistance. Now, it doesn't mean that there's only one path to you getting what it is that you want. It's just that there is a path that is going to be easiest. For me, releasing about 80 pounds off my body, I did not work out every day. I didn't work out at all. Okay? I didn't work out at all. Ask me to run a mile. Ask me to run a mile. That's cute, right? I didn't go on some strict diet. Like, I don't count calories. I don't count macros. I don't count. I count my monies. But I didn't do all of that. I did anchor down 10 toes down into like my mindset work. And not even when I say mindset work, I don't even just mean like belief work or like affirmations, what people typically think of when they think of mindset work. Like I mean like I'm deep in the I'm talking about prayers to God during meditation type of stuff. And my body released so much weight because you could be holding on to weight, not because of your eating habits, not because of your exercise routine, but because of stored trauma. That shit is stored in your fucking body, especially your hips. Ladies, hear me. All right, hear me, right? But I wanted the body. I got the body. I got the body. And you know what? And now I'm like, what's the next version? Like, do we want like a little 4-pack abs for the summer? Actually, not really. That's not even the point, right? I want you to lock in on who it is that you're becoming. And I want you to start to check yourself every time that you start to think that it has to look a certain way, that you even have to be a certain type of person. If we're being honest, now listen, if you want to be an Olympian, you're going to have to train, obviously, in the field that you want to go into and da 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 da. But for some, but this that's a profession. When we're talking about just acquiring things and having the things that we want, like I used to sit in the bushes at Target. I was homeless. I did not know how I was going to eat. Things that were luxury to me, I started allowing myself to try to have quote unquote luxury experiences. Like, right, like what did that feel like for me back then? Y'all, being able to go into Wawa and buy a sparkling water, not even like the little cheap ones that they got out now. I'm talking about like Voss, like that that glass sounding bottle. I don't even know if it's like true glass, but you know what I'm talking about. Like that was luxury. Being able to go buy a $3 sparkling water was like luxury to me. Being able to go into Target and buy one of the nice notebooks, one of the $7, $8 notebooks. That was luxury to me. And so it was hard. It was genuinely hard as shit to have those experiences. I allowed myself to have them though when I could. And so I would have my nice notebook. I'd be sitting in the bushes at Target, okay? And I would just journal about the life that I essentially kind of wanted. And I didn't have like this big like vision where it was so vivid in detail. Like I can't really my mind doesn't take me there. I kind of have like the sight like an overview of the things, but not so immersed in it. And so I remember just like journaling about being able to live by the beach and like all the things. And now I live in a 3-story condo across the street from the beach. All that I have to do when I want to go to the beach is cross the street, and the beach access point is right there. Like I can sit on my 3rd story balcony every night and like watch the ships go by, because some of the ships like decorate the outside with lights, but you can't see it until nighttime, right? So they're really pretty. But nonetheless, I lost the weight, got the body that I wanted, got the husband that I wanted, right? Got the home that I wanted. I remember when I wanted to go finally get a car. I had went all this time without having a car because I worked from home, and it didn't really seem like a necessary expense. It was more important for obviously my husband to have a car. My husband's a professor, like so he needs to go get to university, teach his classes, right? And so I'm like, okay, I'm kind of I want a Jeep Wrangler. I really want a Jeep Wrangler. I really want a Jeep Wrangler. So I tell my husband, and he's like, "Look, we can go look tomorrow." So the next day comes, I'm sitting on the balcony, right? And this is at the apartment that we had. I'm sitting on the balcony, and I'm like, God, if it is your will for me to have my Wrangler, send me a sign. Dead ass immediately, a blue Wrangler drove right past me. And I didn't live on one of those like busy roads that like typically had a lot of traffic come through. No, it's like if you were on this road because your destination was like somewhere on this road, right? So I was like, ooh, confirmation. I go later that day, and I come home with my baby Jezebel. My 2-door Jeep Wrangler. I love her. That is my baby, right? But you can have whatever it is that you want. You can have whatever it is that you want. And the first thing I want you to do is I want you to get I don't even want to say get from around people because I feel like that's not always just so easy. People, it's so easy for people to be like online, like, oh, just like stop talking to these people. So, you need to cut off your friends and this and that. And like, that might be the case. That really might be the case. But, comma, and I really do think that you can have relationships with people that are still fulfilling, but you just need to know who you can talk to about what. Who you can talk to about what. I love my mother. I love my mother. I love my mother. I know that I can't talk to my mom about expansion in regards to like money and money consciousness and those types of things, right? Like my mom is just not there mentally, and that's her journey. That's her journey. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, I gotta cut my mother off because she just doesn't understand it. No, I just know what conversations I can have with my mama. So pretty much if I want to talk about food, maybe some healthy food, stuff like that, I can talk to my mama about that, right? And so, because here's the thing, as you're working on yourself, as you're moving forward, as you're locking in this new identity that you're really trying to step into, who it is that you're becoming, we typically always think of it in terms of like the big goal that we have, and we're like, what's the identity to have that? But it's all of the simple little things as well. And so I want to take you back to a time. Again, I was homeless, and one of my old friends came to pick me up. We went to Sephora at the mall because Sephora was doing classes like first thing in the morning. It was like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I didn't even know Sephora did that. So I was like, yeah, let's go. Because I think it was free to go. And then, of course, while you're there, they're trying to sell you products and stuff, which is fine, right? But I go. And this is right after I had booked my first intensive. It was a 3-hour intensive for $397. Now, my friend at the time, she was like, what do you mean someone paid you $397 to talk to you for 3 hours? And I'm like, what about this are you not getting? Right? But it just is what it is. So while we're there, right, we're at Sephora. If you're familiar with the brand Sol de Janeiro, okay, they were traditionally known as the brand that had what was called boom boom cream, right? And I remember seeing it and I was like, what does this do for my boom boom for $40? For $40, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is expensive. Oh, let me not touch it for like I'm making the jokes. I'm making the hee-hees and the ha-has and whatnot. Again, one of the things that I didn't realize that would hold me back mentally, but as I continued to just work on me and my mindset, especially when it came to money, I just thought about this and I was like, I have to show y'all. I have to show y'all because this is the infamous boom boom cream that I was just like, oh my gosh, like $40 for that. So yes, now today, this version of Kiana has the boom boom cream for $40. She's got the boom dia for $40. She's got the Delicia for the $40. I have also the Vieja, $40. I've got the Rosa. This one's new. Rosa Tremosa. This is my favorite, by the way. $40. But then it didn't just stop there because, of course, I had to also have the sunscreen. $40. Okay. The ferment oil. We have this one and we have this one. I think these are like $52 each. And then obviously, like I've got this spray and this spray, and these I want to say these are all like $38 each. Actually, and they might be more because I have those, but then I also have like these little ones. This one smells so delicious. But then also like this one smells. You can see like I've been using this one. This one smells so delicious too. And then I have this one. Don't really love that scent. And like this bronze. Or like I have so many other products. I didn't even pull out the bath products. Like we could just have a Sol de Janeiro shopping day in my office, like, and because I have so many of their products, and I'm gonna continue. Hold on, because honey, child, it smells so good. My point being is, there will be subtle signs that you've changed. There will be subtle signs that you have grown, that you have expanded. This was my sign. When I really sat back and I thought about it and I said, there was a time where I complained about the price of one of their products. And now I have damn near all the products. And the price isn't even an issue for me. Now it's more like of course I buy $40 body creams. Like of course I buy, $40 sunscreens. Of course I'm gonna buy, a $52 oil. Right? Like it's like of course. But of course, like, because why wouldn't I? I deserve it. I want it. And if I want it, I'm gonna have it. Point blank period. Why? Because I'm Kiana Lachey. That's it. That's it. We are not bargaining with worthiness and all of that stuff. Worthiness isn't even a concept that exists in my world. When people try to do like worthiness work, it's like it doesn't make sense. Like it doesn't compute. Like I'm like, what do you mean? Like you're finding reasons why you're worthy. Like you don't just believe that you're just worthy because you're just worthy. Like that's what I believe now. I don't even really say the word like it's just like I just get I just get what I want. I just get what I want. I just get what I want. And I'm telling you, you don't have to adopt every belief that I have. I want you to adopt the beliefs that are going to work for you. But what I will say this is there is a reason why when women come to work with me, they just manifest shit just out of thin air. Just out of like if and it feels like it's just out of thin air. Because I'm like, stop wrestling with the desire. You're like, and the thing is you don't even need, it's not even about having faith and this and that. Like, having the faith, like, that's great. That's always going to be helpful. But coming in, I have gotten the things that I wanted on the back end of having the hardest times of my life. And I didn't have like this, like, deep internal knowing that I was going to eventually have all these things. No, I was at a point in my life where I felt like there was no way out. I could not see an exit. I could not see how things were really going to truly be better. But they did. But they did, honey. But they did. Okay? And so I want that for you. I want that for every woman. I want that for every woman. I don't care unless you MAGA. Unless you MAGA, you racist, you're homophobic, xenophobic. Like if you any of the obics, then I don't want that for you. But if you good-hearted people, yes, I want that for you. I want that for you. I want that for you so bad. And I know that people say like you can't want something for somebody more than they want it for themselves. I call bullshit. I don't care if you don't want it that much right now. If you're in a place where you don't believe that you can have it just yet, that you can manifest the things that you can really truly have, the things that you really want. If you are not there yet, you're not fully anchored into that, then borrow my conviction for you. If right now I want it more than you, then fuck it, I want it more than you. And I hope that energy meets you at a place where you can accept that and magic can just start happening in your life. That is what I want. That is my message for today. I'm going to make sure to see y'all maybe hopefully tomorrow to break down like what's been happening for this 30 not 30 the first 30 days of this 100 videos in 100 days challenge. I'm gonna go turn up with my husband. If you have made it this far and you have not subscribed, honey, what is we doing? Go ahead and subscribe. If you haven't joined the Magnetic Visibility Circle, please do that. I actually just opened up a new portal last night for all members if you are on the free level. So you're going to get access to some really good stuff. And as I'm even like taking like the content that I'm creating here and I'm turning it into lessons, like, so there's some like extra goodies, like AI prompts and stuff for you to use that correlate with what we're talking about in these videos. So definitely go check those out. Go introduce yourself. I'm going to be also tomorrow, I'm promising tonight. I'm telling you, we turn. But tomorrow I'm going to go and add in our group calls, and they're going to be happening on Wednesdays. I'm excited. I'm excited. And I cannot wait to I can't wait to see you in there. Until next time, Bookie, I love you.